Good morning, gamers. Today we're going to give you a guide, or a commentary rather, on the new boss, Phantom something Muspah. Let's see where he is. Bosses. PPP. Phantom Muspah. So, I'm kind of an expert. I have 29 kills so far. Many more to come in the future. Already obtained myself a nice ancient icon. But let's stop wasting time here and we'll get right into the kills. So, for the setup, we have Guthix Coif, Ava's Accumulator, Fury Amulet, Ruby Bolt's E, Rune Crossbow, Zami D'hide Body, Book of the Dead for summoning thralls. You can replace this with whatever else you want, doesn't matter. Armadillo Chaps, Barrow's Gloves, Saradomin D' Hide Boots, Explorer's Ring 4. Very nice for recharging run energy, because kind of like Sarah God Wars, you're going to be running in a big square. That's it for the equip gears, and we're going to bring some Diamond Bolts E for when he gets to like 200 to 250 health, about that threshold. Starts to be more damage than Ruby. And then you got Sapphire Bolts for his special prayer phase, where he turns on Soul Split and you have to drain his prayer bar instead of a health bar. So the special attack for these definitely helps there in not wasting too much time. Potions, we got 1 stamina, 2 prayer potions, and a ranging potion. And then the rest filled with some cooked karambwans. You know, these will heal you up. Good stuff. House tabs for just resetting the fight and getting there, and also for banking in one little click. And then for the rune pouch, we have Blood, Fire, Soul, and Cosmic runes. This will let you cast a Thrall and also Greater Corruption, which, if you don't know what this does, it basically imbues your attacks with something that gives an enemy this Corruption debuff, which drains their prayer. So it's good to use this on the last phase if you remember, and then it just adds a little time save if you can't get the nice Sapphire Bolt specials going on. But that's it for the gear. Let's get into a kill. So, you know, you start from any bank, basically. Smash your house tab. And go into your Weiss portal. This can either be, obviously, in here or in the Nexus. Also, there's little basalt things that you can break that teleport you here anyway, if you're familiar with this farming patch. But anyway, either one of those gets you right to this tile here. And you climb on over, walk on through the fence here. I think they just added this with the quest, which is a pretty nice quality of life. And then down the stairs. You probably have been here before. You can mine these, you know, basalt rocks to make the various teleport little tablets or whatever. But once you complete the quest, you'll be able to do this cave entrance, and then make your way up here to this Enter Crevice option. And this is where the boss will be. So, to start off, you're going to most likely want to wait for him to be his ranging form first, which is green. And if he's not, I'll just reset the room. But this phase is the phase you want. This color right here. So once you get in here, just turn on Range Prayer, Eagle Eye, start clicking him, and, you know, of course, drink your potions. But other than that, you just want to also have sounds on. So this, the Ruby Bolt special will change his phase to, this is melee right now, so you know, you can see he's clearly running at me. Might get hit here, that's okay. So what you basically want to do is, like Saradomin and God Wars, you want to run away from him and also shoot him when he is, when he is far enough away so you can still do damage. And once you get a Ruby spec, he'll change phase. So you can just look out for the 800 XP drop, or generally I think it's about 100 health, give or take. But this phase isn't too terrible. There's a safe tile you can use. I think it's that one. But otherwise, you just dodge them. If you've ever done the new raid, then you'll be able to dodge those pretty easily. But that attack right there is what you want to have sounds on for. He does a big windup with like purple over his head, and then he'll shoot a purple orb at you. And if you don't have melee or mage prayer on, when that hits you, you will get corrupted, and you'll take like 60 plus damage. Not good, so don't get hit by that. But other than that, there isn't really too much things that can kill you outside of just being bad. And that's why this boss is pretty nice to do on low gear, because you know, if you die, it's entirely your fault. But yeah, basically just wait till he does this attack, switch to Magic Prayer before the ball hits you. Once you see the 0 on your character, you can switch prayers. And other than that, just camp range prayer until he's about, I think, yeah, this is probably the threshold, like 240 health. So my Ruby just hit a 60, so I think that's fine to go to these now. And then now he will be in melee form again, since I did enough damage to him, and then you'll just keep running around in the big square arena that you have. And once he's a little bit down in health, he will go into like his final form, where he goes in the middle of the arena, similar to the quest version, and he will just do a giant wave AoE slam attack. And I think he'll probably do it coming up here. Maybe like 1 more damage. Switch to melee so I don't get chomped. Oh, I totally forgot to summon the Thrall. This is a horrible guide. It would be really funny if I died. I would still upload it, just so you know. But that Thrall would have probably phased him by now. Oh, and don't run into these spikes. They do damage to you. Similar to the quest version. Alright, so he should be phasing now, so I'm going to want to get into a safe area that's going to be behind one of these spikes. Because once he gets to about 100-something health, maybe 117 or something, he does this big charge up, big slam, and that's when you want to be behind these pillars. And also you want to be on your Sapphire Bolts. And then once you get this phase, you're going to want to just range pray, wait till he attacks you, and then switch to smite and then click on him. And once you do that, you'll be able to smite him on every Ruby Bolt attack and also every regular attack. So it will be very good to get that down, so you can get the lowest amount of time in that phase. Because otherwise, you know, if you don't have the Sapphire Bolts, he kind of just tanks and just prays and heals, and it's really annoying. But right after that phase, as you saw, you don't really need to do anything special besides move around and keep shooting the boss and watch out for the protect from magic spell that he uses. But you know, other than that, pretty simple boss. Not too bad to do on like terrible gear. What am I, not even 90 range yet? So definitely a lot of room for improvement here. As you see, my PB is not even the 3-minute threshold yet, but that'll come with time and good hits and good gear. But well, that is all I had for today, really. So yeah, let me know if you killed this boss and if you died to this boss. Peace.